nominated for champion of the year. So
Wow.
the family was really cool.
That's awesome. Who else?
This isn't anything particular. I'm just happy that this office has a winning Family Feud team.
Mm. That was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I was riding high for a few days after that. Hot water ball 2023. What's that?
Bragging rights for the year.
That's right. That's right. For at least a year. Holly.
Hey, I'm grateful for Melissa Sanford who participated helping the veteran that lost everything in the fire.
Yeah.
That was really kind of her to go the extra mile and gather everything and do all that stuff.
Yeah. Here. Those are quiet and often unseen acts that make a big difference.
Yeah.
Preston's grateful for a Broncos victory.
Beating the Bills.
Yeah, Caitlin.
I'm grateful for Tara, I don't know if she's in here, and Emily, my new assistant, but just people who are helping me get ready for like maternity leave and helping keep me in check, so, yeah.
Mhm. That's awesome. Baby's coming soon, January, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy. We need to have a meeting after this. I'm here for it. He's our producer. Couple others? Yeah, Joel.
Birthday last week, celebrated, I won't tell you what number, but 50 years of being a realtor.
Wow. Wow. Marcy, he's got you by a couple. You 47?
Gotta be 48 in January.
Okay. And you're turning 51, right? Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Another thing I'm grateful for is our ALC. This evening, we're going to be celebrating and thanking those who served on this year's Agent Leadership Council, Associate Leadership Council, excuse me. If you were on this year's ALC, can you stand up just so we can give gratitude for you? I think there's a few of you here, Sam and Scott and Tina, Eli Mongold, Ken Weaver. Where's Ken? Ken's in the back. He's already standing. Melissa Steiner is in Alabama right now, and then Cindy Carpenter as well. So let's give a hand for these folks. Appreciate the way you guys quietly and visibly have helped to lead the Market Center. Any others? Cool. Let's keep it rolling. Saturday was Veterans Day, as we all know, and so wanted to honor and recognize our handful of agents that are military veterans. So Doug Miller, Mark Kovac, Pat Hoffman, Trevor Clear, Scott Killey, Shonda Davis. Are there others before we go?
Lynn.
Is Lynn? Are you a veteran? Oh. Brandon Maurer, and then Danielle Basham, who's actually just transitioned to a role with the VA. I forget exactly what service she's going to be providing, but she's excited and passionate about that. Also, I'd be remiss not to honor, in particular, Terry Farron, who passed away last week. He was a veteran of the Army. We had his service yesterday evening at Faith Family. He was a founding member, a core member, kind of a champion of growth at our office, and just a fantastic man, husband. You can't talk about Margie without talking about Terry, and vice versa. She remains an agent with us, and so anything that we're able to do to support her during this time, I know will be greatly appreciated. He fought well. He had been battling cancer for years, for the entire time that I knew him, and passed peacefully with his family. And I, being able to go to the service yesterday was just touched at a man who ran his race well. His kids all spoke well. His siblings were there. His church community. He was a founding member of Faith Family 35 years ago, which is remarkable. So he will be missed, and thought we'd give a moment of silence, just remembering him in honor of Terry. Thank you. All right, changing gears rather abruptly, but as a reminder, we are running our trip giveaway contest. This is for agents that have closed $60,000 in GCI this year with us. So we got a fantastic list and a growing list. And I know there's some people that are kind of racing to the end. Congrats on, I know a couple people just got it who will show up on next month's list. And so we're excited to do that drawing. Hey, not to put you on the spot, Tom, last year's winner.
Yeah,
Can you give us an update for your trip?
it's gonna happen in February.
Okay. Where are you going?
Well, it's narrowed down to 2 places, either Puerto Vallarta or Cancun,
Okay.
but we got the time picked up.
Do you want us to vote for you?
Oh.
We're gonna do a statute of limitations next year. You know, if you haven't done it within 6 months, we're gonna start like, we're coming with you. So ready or not, here we come. All right, we have a handful of faces to welcome to the office. And I'll let Amanda do that because I've done enough talking already.
Mason Ferrer, who I'm sure is here somewhere, Landon Camban, Tabitha Alice House. Yes.
Did we get that right, Sandy?
Yeah.
Okay. Landon and Tabitha are both out of our new Philly office, which is launching as we speak.
Carla Kettler, Alexis DeLuca, Jeffrey Ryan, Ben Gilbert.
Nope.
Is that really it?
That can't really be it. We might be missing a page, and that's okay. Those.
I was gonna special shout out Ginger and her.
Yeah, we're gonna do some special shout outs. So a special welcome to Ginger Kuhn and Tiffany Miller. They're joined by Joel Gladys and John Fletcher from the Ginger Kuhn team. They're establishing an office on Middle Branch and Plain presently as well, which we're very excited about. Tracy Pangrazio, who probably should have been on there.
No, she was last.
She was last month, but first meeting here. So welcome to Tracy, who's joining us in the new Philly office as well. Tanya McLaughlin has joined us in the new Philly office as well. Emily Rodleski, who is not licensed, but is serving with Caitlin Shepard and as Caitlin grows her team.
If you're new, raise your hand.
If you're new, raise your hand. Preston. Okay, I think that's it. And Deb Jarvis, who is our agent support manager out of the new Philly office as well. Deb has been in mortgage, in title with another real estate company. And you name it, she knows it. And so she is providing a high level of support to our agents down there. So special welcome.
I still think there was a slide for her. I did get that.
That might be what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. All right, come on up, Cassandra.
Hello, all right, October's profit share was $33,922.75, which puts us year to date at $347,504.
That's worth giving a clap for. Well done.
And our October capper, is Stephanie Viscount.
Discount.
Yes, I guess.
So close. Well done, Stephanie. I don't know if you're zooming with us or not, but well done.
All right, our October top producers. Is there one slider?
I think we got two, but
I can't be sure.
we're not going to read them all. We're not doing that anymore because it's poor Cassandra's gauntlet. But congrats. A few fresh faces there. Special shout out to the Kovacs. That's awesome. Well done, team. Also, special shout out, Carly Bailey, top units, new to us in the last couple of months, and then Ryan Capon, who's a newer to us agent, was the top by volume. So some fresh faces getting it done. Great work. and more. And just a note on the market, we're not going to deep dive on this today in the interest of time, but the market has become more challenging, and every week, like I track this on a weekly basis, we're taking market share, which is exciting. Like even as there's fewer listings and our buyers are trickier, we're close to 18% market share in our primary service areas, which is a big deal because there's like 43 brokerages, and for us to do effectively 1 out of every 5 deals is pretty awesome. So kudos to all of you for continuing to push through a challenging market. All right, Cliff, Kate, cross country, come on up. Let's give our cross country friends a hand.
Hi guys, how's everybody doing? It's always fun this time of year when we do the Thanksgiving kind of special with you guys and spending that time and get to see some more faces in the office, so that's great. So lots of good stuff, but real quick, I just wanted to go over a couple of quick things. We have, as of November 18th, this is a big one too, guys, is the multifamily options that are out there to be with 5% down. This is gonna be big. So November 18th, Fannie is releasing their program where you can put as little as 5% down on multifamily purchases. So that's giving all the way up to 4 units. So that's
Is
another
that-
big thing.
Is that owner occupied or
Yes,
investor?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's gonna be primary residence, but you can still, still put 5% down. The only alternative this whole time has been FHA, up to 4 units to put
Right.
3.5% down. Now, conventionally, we have a product now. So as of November 18th, that goes live. So that's gonna be big. I think a lot more of your clients will be able to find homes like that. And if they want to start their being an investor, move into one of those properties and then, eventually maybe turn the whole thing into a rental after, a certain amount of time. But it's a big thing to kind of start off with. Okay. And then we also have our cross-country mortgage, 15% down, no PMI program as well. We've been waiting for this for a while. We finally got the go ahead to be able to get that structured. There are some certain parameters. I think it's a 720 minimum credit score, 43, I think, % debt ratio, qualifier, 1 to 2 unit, those kinds of things. But it's a great option that will help with clients. So you want to touch on our class that's going to be coming up and maybe what we're going to do in December?
Absolutely. So our class this month is super fun. It's the last day of November. We'll be in this room
Mhm.
or out there. I can't tell. One or the other. We're going to be doing mortgage trivia and having holiday cookies and hot chocolate. And there's going to be a really fun gift for the winner. So this one's going to be super fun. It's still a little educational because we have a couple new products we're going to tease during the trivia as well. But just a fun way for us to get together for the holidays. And we actually wanted to hear from you guys. So is there something that you want to learn more about in December that we haven't brought this year yet? Any kind of programs that you want to hear about, any kind of market updates? You tell us. What's something that you want to learn mortgage wise?
Something fun, and we'll make it fun too. We're gonna do like a gift exchange for the 1 of December, something like that, like a dirty Santa. Make it fun and with the class. It depends on how dirty, it depends on you guys.
Don't trust this group.
Yeah.
Zarice, no sounds.
There's like an HR complaint floating in my email.
Dress up as a big Santa.
Yeah. There's like,
A nice clean Santa.
there's like already an HR complaint in my email right now.
I know, right?
Send.
Like,
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah.
and then
yeah.
sorry, one last update. There was a lot of people that asked about Jessica. So she had
Yeah.
her second or third surgery yesterday and she is home and happy and smiling and resting and doing great. So she'll be out for like 2-3 weeks. And
She's
she'll
as
be
tough
right
as they
back for the
come.
holidays. Yeah. So thanks guys for your support, your prayers. She's super appreciative and we're doing great. So
So, thanks for your time, guys.
Awesome.
cool.
All right.
Appreciate you. Mr. Kevin, what better man to have join us for this meeting than Kevin? He is the master of appreciation, and a big part of our roles is showing love to our people. So let's give it up to Cutco Kevin, hey?
Thank you. Well, yeah, this Friday, you guys mark this in your calendars. We're gonna run a class on, it's called the Art of Appreciation, or the Power of Appreciation. And really, it's about it's a great time of year to be thinking about this, about not just appreciating your clients, but your colleagues, your family, everybody. And we have some great ideas to do that. So sometimes, appreciation is one of those things that we know we should be taking action steps every day. And sometimes what we do is it goes on the back burner and we think, oh man, I wish I would have sent that thank you note. And it's gone like, a month and you haven't done that. This will give you some action steps and kind of an outline and some ways to kind of this time of year, especially just to love on your people. All right. So speaking of loving on your people, raise your hand if you know who I am and you know what I do. All right. Pretty much everybody in the room knows that I'm the gift guy, right? And what I do is not really about knives. It's about client appreciation, it's about client retention more than edge retention. See what I did there? So what we want to do is when we give a gift, a lot of times we make a mistake when we give a gift in our business. Because when we give a business gift, sometimes what we do is we think of the value of the gift based on the response from the recipient. So if I give them a gift and they're like, oh, this is great, I love it, thank you. We think that there is success, right? And in some ways that is success, right? In the moment. But the reality is long-term, when you're giving a business gift, you want to do two things with your gift. The first one is to show appreciation, right? Surprise and delight your client. But the second thing is you want to give a gift that's going to help strengthen your relationship and enhance it long-term, not just in that moment, right? And so there's one thing that I wanted to share with you guys, because sometimes the reaction you get in the moment isn't the reaction that's actually the most important. This is every one of you should have one of these on your seat. This says, what will people think of getting Cutco as a gift? And the first testimonial on there is from David Koblenz, and he was an employee at a factory where they gave out Cutco as gifts to all the employees at the holidays. And he was young at the time when they got it. And he says, best knives on the market. I was gifted a set at a young age and never thought I would use it much. Then I got married and had a home of my own and wouldn't be without them now. I bought other Cutco products since, love them. All right. So let me ask you this. For as far as a reaction when he received the gift, he probably didn't do backflips over it, right? But now he remembers he got it as a gift. He remembers who gave it to him, and he's still appreciating it now to this day. Does that make sense? So what we really want to do with our gifts is we want to do three things. We want to give a gift that is durable and useful, a gift that's going to last a long time. It's going to get used at least multiple times a week, right? So it doesn't matter if it's not Cutco and you can find something else that they'll pick up and use, that's important. The reason why is that some agents, and by the way, I love the creativity that some agents come to me with, and they tell me about these amazing pictures they have, made for their clients that, that is the house they live in, right? Or those kind of things, because they do have sentimental value. And the reality is over time, they hang on a wall or they sit on a shelf and they fade into the what? The background, right? And they kind of collect dust. It doesn't mean it wasn't a great gift, but it does mean that it's not necessarily keeping you top of mind the way you'd hoped it would. Does that make sense? So if they're actually picking it up and using it, that's an important thing. The second thing is you should find a way to brand a gift tastefully, okay? What I mean by tasteful is that if I give Marcy a hat that says, buy knives from Kevin on it, I'm not really giving Marcy a gift that she's gonna wanna use. She's gonna donate it to Goodwill anyway, right? Because it's not really a gift, it's a plea for advertising.
Yeah.
Would you agree? So if it's tastefully branded, it's not going to affect the usefulness or the enjoyment of the product. So does anybody here have some engraved Cutco in their home? Okay, how do you like your Cutco? Do you mind that it's engraved? Does it work just as well? So nobody minds that you put your information on it. As a matter of fact, I'll give you guys a little hint here. One thing that is super important in the real estate industry is that 90% of people say they will use their agent again in the future. Does anybody know what the reality is when you ask them, where did you find your agent for this transaction? How many of them say they used an agent they worked with in the past?
25%.
Actually, it's a little lower. It's about 12%. Ooh, yeah, all right. 12% actually use an agent they've worked with in the past. Now, there's a whole reason for that. I'll go into that in my class. There's a whole reason for that. There's a way to hack that so that it doesn't happen, okay? That they don't forget you. But the fact is they forget your name. So having it on that knife and having them love it, use it every single day for the rest of their life is actually doing them a favor, because who did they really want to work with again?
Yeah.
You. They just didn't know how to get a hold of it, right? So the third thing, and I'm sorry, I know I'm taking a long time.
Oh, you're
here.
doing great.
The third thing about this is that you want to, there's one other thing I almost forgot. When you put your brand on something, okay, you can now write it off as advertising. Does anybody know the dollar amount you're allowed to write off as a gift? $25. Good, you guys all get started.
Bunch of tax pros in here.
All right, but here's the thing. If you write it off as advertising, you take the full amount. And if you have your logo on it, you just write it off as advertising. Okay, so it saves you at tax time too. The third thing is it's a system in place. I assume you're all here at Keller Williams because you're aggressive about growth. You want to see your business grow. Perhaps you're someone who aspires to a team. Perhaps you're bringing a team over, right? But I assume you're here because you want to grow. As you grow your business, it's easy to let the system for gifts kind of fall by the wayside. So I see agents do one of two things. They either spend too much time going around trying to shop for exactly the perfect gift for that client, or they kind of forget about it and they wake up on closing day and go, oh crap, I've got a closing, I better get a gift. They run to Home Depot, buy a gift card, and then they know they could have done better, right? What we do is we help you get a 6-month or 12-month supply of gifts. And by the way, if you're asking would everybody use Cutco, raise your hand if you've used a knife in the last 7 days. All right, everybody uses knives, even if they're not major cooks. And I imagine a lot of you in here, you have busy lives, you don't consider yourself cooks, but you still are using a knife at least once a week, right? So you've got a gift that, by the way, for those of you who own Cutco, keep your hand up if you had it for more than 20 years. 25 years? 30 years? 30 years, Marcy? You had it for 30 years? How long have you had yours, Linda?
23.
Okay, so how?
Wow.
That's true, Sherry. I know you've had yours a long time. So let me ask the three of you ladies, how often do you use them? And how do you like them? Love them, right?
My tip broke off and then you sent it back and they fixed it for free.
Exactly. That's a whole other story for a whole other time, but we have a forever guarantee on all of our products. That means that you're giving your clients something that's going to get you a marketing touch a couple times a week for the next, let's say if it was Marcy, that's 30 years, right? Can you think of another gift that's going to last that long, get used that often? And it's going to give you a tax deduction and it's going to be super easy to get, right? So here's the thing. I've passed out these vouchers for 20% off of the order. It goes now through the 30th. So if you need some time to browse the website, figure out the right gifts for you, that's fine. That of course you can come in and see me on Friday. So I recommend coming in. We're going to have fun. We're going to tell stories. I've got some great material on Friday to see you guys. If you have, I have something I call my mystery bag, okay? I have a mystery bag outside. My wife stuffed a bunch of bags with random pieces of Cutco. All right. And I just grab one without looking and take it with me everywhere I go so that I can do a drawing and give away some Cutco. So here's what I want you to do. If you have interest in my gifts, take out your card and put a star on it, okay? If you don't have your card, I've got you covered. That's what these are for, all right? I'm going to pass this basket around. Drop in your card. If you've got a star on it, I'll follow up with you. If not, you're just in the drawing. I'll draw the name at the end right before lunch, and we'll give somebody a mystery bag of Cutco. Good luck. I hope you get something awesome. Here you go. Thanks, you guys. I love being here.
Thanks, Kevin.
Oh, I guess I should pass this around
You
too.
know, but anyone else, when Kevin was talking about his wife sending him off with a bag of knives every night, just reach into my bag of knives. Awesome. I was reading the other day, we've all heard that people do business with people who they know, like, and trust, right? But then the fourth piece is, this is from Ninja Selling, people who stay in flow with them. So it's like, oh yeah, I like Sam, she's nice enough, I would trust her, but is she actually top of mind? Either one, for my title needs or real estate needs, in the Sam section. But I think that's the piece that a lot of us miss. We're likable people, we're trustworthy people. If someone asked, would you do business with them? They might say yes, but are we actually top of mind? And so Art of Appreciation helps us in regards to that. Come to Kevin's class next week, this week, end of this week. I don't believe Jamie is on. I don't see her on there, so we'll keep on moving. But for those who feel busy, overwhelmed, and the need for support in your business as it relates to contract to close coordination, Jamie, how do we pronounce your last name again? Lazarenza, our rolled for effect, is available for you should you need it. You guys saw the post yesterday. I've got a little QR code dropped in the bottom corner. Family reunion, early bird pricing. For those who are new to the KW in the last 9 months-ish, family reunion is like the big KW convention event conference every year. This year it's in Vegas. The rotation always rotates. Vegas, whether you love the attractions or not, is an inexpensive city to fly to and from and to stay at. And so it's a more approachable than Anaheim would have been last year for those who went. Yesterday they announced Tony Robbins as one of the keynote speakers. Mel Robbins has already been announced. It's going to be a fantastic event. Early bird pricing ends today. This has been an event, frankly, and I'll take ownership here, that we haven't pushed too much. Like, yeah, you should go, it'd be great, but we haven't pushed it too much. We have a goal this year that we want at least 5% of our agents going to family reunion this year. We know it's a time commitment, we know it's a financial commitment, but in a downshifting market where expenses can be tighter, the importance of staying focused, focusing on the right things, kind of getting in rooms with people that are operating businesses at higher levels than we are, is as important as ever. So would love for a big posse of us to go. I posted it in the Facebook group yesterday. Google and you'll find it. It's going to be great. I think 25,000 people is what they anticipate this year. Yeah, Holly.
In your post, you were talking about doing things like to get more of a video or whatnot. I'm just curious, like, you know,
Yeah. So as we gain more, so if you're at all interested, but still like thinking through logistics and finances and those sorts of things, like get in touch with me, because as we're not going to reserve a huge block, if not a huge block's worth of people are coming, but coordinating on travel logistics as well as lodging logistics will make sense as we get a little bit closer. So does that answer that question? Yeah, it's a fantastic event, whether you've been with KW for years or you're brand new. It's a good one. All right. It is that time. So for those who aren't aware or who are less aware, we have a fantastic nonprofit organization called Legacy Group Cares that exists to support agents when crazy things happen. Our most recent effort was for Danny Thomas and his family as he was waiting on a double lung transplant, and he unfortunately passed away, but we were still able to give, was it over $8,000 to support Danny and his family this year. We've given to others who've been in need as major life stuff happens. And so though this year we're not raising funds for a particular situation, the one thing I know is that in an ecosystem as large as ours is, something is going to happen. And so for us to be in a position to replenish the fund for the sake of those who may need it is crucial. We have our fantastic auctioneers, Jack and Joel. I think Jared's got the jet lag. Jared with the jet lag. It's okay. You guys are better.
He said he's sick. His stomach, he got a flu virus or something, but it's jet lag.
Okay. So
Could be a hangover.
a bunch of you guys contributed desserts, and we're going to be auctioning these off, trying to raise as much money as possible. Special thanks to Kate Manful, who's going to be tracking bids. But let's be generous as we participate. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So ways to pay. Listen up real quick. So your contributions, you can write a check. That's easy to Legacy Group Cares, right? That's what it goes to.
Thank you.
You can Venmo me. My Cash App thing is not working today. I apologize. So if digital is preferred, you can Venmo me, and I'll cut a check directly to the fund on your behalf. So those are the two primary sources:
Yes.
digital, check. We don't do shape those for cash. I mean, but yeah, if you need to, you got hundreds of dollars of cash on hand. Amanda, anything else we should know? Becky? I didn't give thanks for Amanda yet, but she coordinates all of this. So. All right.
Ready?
I think we're in business, and we got a handful of folks that are zooming. I'll be able to keep an eye on the chat too. Okay.
So the dessert auction
That's enough.
for KW Cares. Do you remember what we raised last year?
We raised around $8,000. Yeah.
Jack, he said. Oh, and I'm getting.
Oh my gosh, I have enough right now. Ken, what's our number?
So I think, Mark mentioned about $4,000 we raised last year. I think we had some of the same stuff, so hopefully we can, do a little better this year. For KW Cares. Right? On my desk.
It's delayed.
So we have a number of items, and I think the first one, and I think is from Mercedes Dunn. And it's the cracked corn popcorn, number one.
All of this stuff. So
It's
1,
all of
2,
it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 things of popcorn.
Perfect for the holiday. Butter and vanilla, assorted flavors, right?
You got it.
Cracked corn popcorn. I think I've had that before. It's pretty good. So the first item is always the cheapest. Does everybody want to practice? Practice on Jack. That's a whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and one extra for a baker's dozen.
Baker's dozen.
Number 13 is 13 baker's dozen. Yeah, stocking stuffer.
I got $13.
You got 13.
Got 13, go ahead.
Oh, somebody give 20. Get $20 bill. 20, hey, 25. Get 20, big 5. What do you get 25? What do you get the whole 13 popcorn? 20, 25. Get 20, big. What do you get 25? What do you get 25? What do you get 25? Say, what do you get 25? In order to have an auction, don't you have to have some sort of participation?
Next year.
Yeah. 25, thank you, 30, and now 30, and now 30, say it, 30, now 5, 35, go ahead, 35. At 35, auction etiquette demands that you not just bid once. You have to bid twice.
Kevin's in.
And
Kevin's
if you
in.
never. Got it, I got it. 35. Patty. 40, and now 40, and 40, and 45, and 45, go ahead, Patty, 45, thank you, now 50, now 50, go ahead. I'll tell you when you pay too much. 50, and now 56, 50, 50. 50, you want to get 50, 40, get 50, 40, get 50, 40, get 50, 45's there, 50 where? And 50, thank you, 55, and 55, now 60, and now 60, go ahead, now 65, 65, 65, now 70, and now 70, stay with me, 75, and 75, 80, and 75, give 80, now 5, 85, Joel, we have an auction, 85, and 85, and 85, and 85, now 90, now 90, now 90, now 5, 95, 95, don't worry about her. 95, 90 to 95, and 90 to 95, your turn. Should be at 100.
You got it over there?
95. Now you're gonna say no. 95 there.
You've heard that before.
They changed their mind. 95, give 100. And 95, give 140, give 140, give 140. First call, 95, give 100. And 95, give 140, give 140. Anybody else? Second call, third call. She's got really different. She's gonna have popcorn. They're not. And she already told me she's not sharing.
Stella, let's go.
So 95.
All right.
Thanks so much.
All right, thank you. Hi, Bill. Good, hi, Bill.
Same with you.
Thanks, Simon. There we go, Jan.
Number 2. Pumpkin swirl cheesecake. Listen.
This stuff.
Pumpkin swirl cheesecake.
Liz Sanders.
Thank you.
Somebody get 50. Get 54. We get 54. Get 54. Thank you. 50, 75. Give 100. And give 100. And give 100. Oh, I tried it.
We see what you did there.
60. 70. 60 minutes. 70. Are you okay at 60? Thank you. Now 70. It's 60, 70. Thank you. 75. It's 70 minutes. 75. It's 75. We get 75. 4 days. We get 75. We get 75.
I'm in.
75.
I'm in.
Who hasn't been yet? Raise
I'm
your
in.
hand.
I'm in.
Thank you. 75. 80. And 75. We give 80. Back in $80 bill. We give 84. If it's worth 70, it's worth 100.
Your next snap pecan crust. And if your name's Ginger, that means you need to bid.
75, 85, hit 85, now 90, and now 90, now 90, you better in, 90, give 100, 100, bid 110, and 110, and 110, and 110, your turn over here, 10, now 20, then now 20, now 30, and 130, go ahead, 130, and 130, bid, you get 130, 40, you get 130, 40, you get 130, say it 130, and 130, just fight on it, 130, 120, 130, first call, second call, third call,
Let's go.
120, 130. So 120 right there.
Let's go.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Jack, number 3, that looks like chocolate cream something.
Double chocolate cake. How'd you know that? Double chocolate cake, cross country mortgage. Thanks so much. Double chocolate cake. Joel has it there. Somebody get 50. Get 54, and get 54, and get 54, and get 54, give 25, let's go. It's 25, thank you. 35 where? It's 25 and 35. It's 25 and 35, and get 35, and get 35, and get 35 where? When you get 35, and now 40, and now 40, and now 40. You know how much Joel loves that chocolate cake. It's 40, and 45, and 45, and 45, your turn. 45, and 45, 5, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. Your wife said you're gonna have that for dessert. 40, 45, and 40, 45, and 40, 5, 45, 45, last go. So, $40.
Nice.
All right.
That's a bargain.
Jack, take a look at that, move to another dude. You got it, you got it.
Number 4.
That one looks good.
What is it?
Reese's Cupcake.
Oh, boy, there's a beauty.
Harley Bailey, that's your donation. Reese's Cupcake, somebody get 50, they get 54, 60, 70, and now 70.
That's a
and
nice
now
looking
70,
one.
And now 70, when you get 74, you get 74, you get 74, you get 74, say it now, thank you, 70 now, 80, and bid 80, and go ahead. An $80 bid,
You got it.
70 bid, 80,
Is it your money?
70 there,
You
well,
spent it for mine.
80, and 80 bid down, 90, and 80 bid down, 90, first one to 100 gets it. 80 bid 90, 80 bid, when you get 90, 40, get 90, 40, get 90, 40, get 94, last call, 80, 85.
I'm in, yeah.
85, now 90, now 5, 95. Told you the first one to 100 gets it. 95, and 90 bid, 95,
Yeah.
and 95, give 100, give 100, take it, and 105, and 105, now 110, 10, say it, 110, 115, and 15, now 20, now 5, 25, 25, now 30, now 30. Go ahead, you're doing good. 30, 35, and 30. Don't let him have that. 30, 35, and 30, 35, 140, and 145.
He can have it, he can have it, he can have it.
And 140, 145, last call. So, 140 right there. Number. That's it. Thanks for joining us today. You're also an auctioneer.
Yes, you.
Want to come up and sell a couple items? Well, you can help out or do whatever you want. I just thought I'd extend the invitation. What number do you have there, Joe?
Orange drop cookies.
Which is number 5.
Number 5, sorry. Orange drop cookies.
Orange drop cookies.
No.
Those are Lieberman. Patty Dutton donated them. Lieberman. Orange drop cookies. Someone get 50. Get 50. Yeah, yeah. I mean, what? They're not giant eagle. They're Lieberman.
These are Lieberman, they're big stuff.
Get 50. Get 54, 50, thank you, 75, and 50 bid, 75, 75, 75, 75, 50 bid, 75, well, I'll get 60. 50, 60 where? And 50 bid, 60, when you get 64, thank you, 60, now 70, say it, 70, 70, 70, now 80, and bid 80, and bid 80, go ahead, bid 84, say it when you give 84, you give 84, 70 there, 80 where? $80 bid, 70, 75, one time, and 70 bid, 75, 75, 75, 75, last call. Cool, $70, thanks so much.
All right.
Yeah, here, Jack.
Yeah.
Jack, number 6 right here.
Okay, you got it, 6.
Right here.
Double layer German.
Just like German chocolate cake.
Eric Henry, thanks so much.
Oh, Eric.
Yeah, we wanna see it.
Double layer German chocolate cake. Is double layer better than a single
There
layer?
is a beauty.
It is.
Double the price.
It's double the price. Double layer German chocolate cake. Eric Henry, thanks so much. Somebody get 50. get 54, get 54, 54, thank you, 50, 60 where? And $60 bill, when you get 64, you get 64, thank you, 60 now, 70 now, 70 now, 70 now, 70, go ahead, 70. And now, thank you, 70, bid, 80, and now 80, and 80 bid 90, and 80 bid, and double chocolate, not single chocolate, double chocolate. 80, 90, go ahead, 90, and now 90, and $90 bill, when you get 94, you get 94, thank you, 90 bid 100, and 100 bid 110, and 110, 10, 110, 10, when you get 110.
Number 6.
And 110, she's not gonna share it. 110, thank you. 120, go ahead. 110 bid 20 where? $100 bid, I got 110, 120, last call. 110, when you get 24, you get 24. Oh, 110, thank you so much.
Where'd that go, Jack?
Straight back to the left.
Okay, here's West Side Bakery, hold. There, I look, Jack, that looks, you're single, right? Looks like a wedding cake.
I'll walk it out.
Oh,
man.
Number 7.
Oh, he's trying to.
No, Joel, that's just a pumpkin cake. Stone Gate title, thanks for the pumpkin cake. Somebody get 50, get 54, you get 54, thank you, 50, 60 where? A $60 bill, you get 64, you get 64, 50, 60, pumpkin cake, 50, 60. $50 bill, you get 64, thank you, 60, 65, 70, 70, 70, and now 70, don't let her get away with that. 70, 75, don't let her get away with that. 75, 80, and now 80, and now $80 bill, you get 84, you got 70, you get 84, 75, 80, and 75, 80. That's 80, 85, you're both out. 80, 85, 80, 85, 80, 85, 85, say 85, go ahead, it's 85. 80's there, 85, your turn. 80 bid 85, 80 bid 85, what do you get
Hey,
85?
Jack, if the husband is single, does that mean anything?
Well, it's not a wedding cake.
Hey, he's trying to get you out on a date.
80 bid 85, let's go.
That is
80,
nice of the
85.
cake, look at that.
Sold $80.
Wow.
Hey, Bethany, back to the side.
You can bargain this year.
Amy Lynn, number 8, Amy Lynn, pumpkin cookies.
Sorted cookies.
She's a real deal.
Jeff Bruner. Thanks for your donation. So sorted cookie, homemade, is that what we're
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Your bakery business.
Yeah.
From the bakery business.
Homemade by a pro.
So there you go.
It does gifts for people, agents and stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, thanks for the donation, Jeff. Assorted cookies. Somebody get 50, second get 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, bid, 110, 20, 120, and 120, and 120, and 130.
These people all have a closing today, I think.
Boy, they must be good. 120, 130, and 120, then we give 130, we give 130, 130. Thank you. Now 40, and now 40. Where'd you go? 140, and 140, 150, and 150,
That's
say,
nice.
and 150, then when you give 150, she's gonna have homemade cookies, and you're not. 50, okay? 60, go ahead.
Homemade.
160, 150 bid, 60, your turn. And 150 bid, when you get 60, now 70, and now 70, and 170 cent, and 170 bid, when you get 174, when you get 174, thank you. 80, 180, the
Oh,
bid,
man.
180, and say when you get 184, when you get 184, 70's clear in the back, you're all out. 180, 170 bid, 80 where, last call?
Not too late.
Yes or yes? Cool, 170.
All right, I win.
Jack, number 9. Hey, this is a chill, this is, or a dessert of some kind. Feel that.
That's cool. Yeah, that's a, okay, Amy Guthrie.
Ho ho, ho ho cake.
Okay.
Sorry, like.
Thanks, Amy, for your donation. Oh, okay, somebody get 50, get 54, and 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 get 54, don't make us feel bad. Yeah, even though
I
you're
can see all those, yeah.
60, 7, 8, bid 90, 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 that's called bid
Yes.
rigging. Bid on your own stuff, get the price up.
Yeah.
It's gift law.
Jack, get them in back.
I've got 80 here, 90 where, you're all out. $80 bid, when you give 94, when you give 94, when you give 90, thank you, 90 bid 100, it's just gonna cost you 100 bid 10, it's just gonna cost you 110.
Anyhow, right?
110, say it, 110, $100 bid there, 110 where? $100 bid, when you go 110, thank you, now 20, now 20, go ahead, you're with me the whole way.
I know.
110, 120, 110, then you go 120, when you go 120, we're 120, I can only give so much good advice. Sometimes people listen, sometimes they don't.
Mhm.
110, 120, last call, 110, when you get 120, so 110 right there in the corner.
That's perky.
Thank you, man.
Back to us about this, it's a weird
Chef
cheesecake, and I had to take it out to make sure they could all see it.
That looks really good. Number 10, Nutella and, how do you start to see it?
Yep.
DeLuca?
Don't say the leche.
Don't say the leche.
Yeah.
Go say that again.
Don't say the leche.
Don't take the leche.
Everyone's saying,
Cheesecake. Air roll.
Thanks, Aaron.
I'm in.
Really say that.
It says Nutella and Duluth.
She wants to know the name. What is the real name? There's a lot of men taking credit for other people's baking. I'm just gonna say.
Yep.
Aaron.
I'm in on this one.
Thanks, Mr. Rhodes, for your donation. There it is. Cheesecake. Someone get 50. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 110, and 110, 120, and 120. Go ahead. 120, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160,
Oh, man.
and 160, and 170, and 170, and now 80. 184, give 184, give 184, give 184, give 100, now 90, and now 90.
Get to
200,
two,
it's not too much. 190,
Highest
190,
bid.
say it, and 190, we're gonna get 190, we're gonna get 194, 180's here.
That's
You're
a
all
huge
out.
winner.
190. Have your cheesecake you needed too, right?
Yep.
180, 190, thank you.
Yeah.
90, it's- I told you, it's 210, it's 210, it's 210, don't let me get away with it.
Oh, Cindy.
220, and now 20, and now 20, now 30. 230, and 230, now 40, and now 40, and now 40. Don't look at her, just watch me. 240, 250, don't look at it, 250, and 250, 260, and 260. First one to 300 wins.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. You can take it, Cindy.
Okay.
You take it,
250,
Cindy.
thanks.
It is huge, Jack.
So 250 right there. Thank you.
Okay, next item is number 11, oatmeal cookies in their, cream filled.
Greenfield oatmeal pies. Homemade oatmeal cream pie.
Cream pie.
Okay.
Aaron Roby.
Mrs. Roby.
General, Mrs. Roby, thanks again for your donation. Homemade oatmeal cream pies, get 50. Get 54, thank you, 50, 60 where? A $60 bill, you get 64, you get 64, you get 64, 60, now 70. You're a good bidder up there.
Mhm.
70, 80, bid 90, and now 90 bid one, and one, give 100 for it, give 100 for it, give 100 for it. They're just $100 pies.
Yeah.
100, thank you, 10, and 110, and 110, thank you, 120, and now 20, and now we're still at her, it's a she gets back in. 110, 120, and 120, bid 120, bid 120, bid 120, right there, 120, 120, your turn. 130, and 130, and 130, and now 40, you're out again. 140, 150, and 150, $150 bid, now 60, and now 60, now 70, and now 70, now 80, 80 bid 90, 80 bid 90, now 2, and now 10, 210, 10, 10, when you get 10, 210, 10, go ahead, 210. 200 bid, 210, last call. Cool, thank you so much.
Who was it? Andrea.
Stevie, wait, who wanted for how much?
What was the amount?
Andrew.
Andrea, how much?
For marble, I'm sorry.
How much is the bid? 200.
It is marble.
Oh, wait, that was 400, wasn't it?
Yeah, 400.
Was it a 400? Oh.
200, Andrea had it.
Oh, it's 4. That was the double special. So, well, there were 2 of them. There were 5 of them.
Buy the piece.
Marble cheesecake.
Okay.
I haven't had a marble cheesecake in a long time.
Was it chocolate?
It has chocolate on the outside. It has-
Here, just order it.
Sherry Probst, thanks for your.
Oh, this is the Sherry?
donation. Thanks so much.
Oh, this is the Sherry Probst. Sherry doesn't mess around.
Hey,
Sunnyside Bakery.
right on. I like the way you did. 20, bid, 20, 20, 30, 130, and 130 bid 40, now 40, now 40, go ahead, 51, 51, 60, go ahead, 60, and 60, 160, $160 bid, and 150 there, we get 160, 40, 160, 40, 160, 40, last call, thank you, 60, now 70, and now 80, 180. $180 bid, we get 184, now 90, bid 90, now 2, we get 2, it was just a $200 cake. 200, and 200, and then, what's the difference between 180 and 200? Well,
Diana with the truth. She knows the math.
190, $190 bid last call, we get 194.
Andrea.
Hey, Jack, number 13.
Whoa, let's see what we got here, some good cutout. That's garbage. cookie cutout.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Tell me that.
That's been
Hey,
Thanksgiving.
there's more than a dozen in there. Well, there you go.
There you
God's got the right idea.
Jeff Jarvis, thanks for your donation. You got
Mhm.
cookie cutouts, Thanksgiving, somebody get 20. Yeah, I should have. Somebody get 50. 20, 30, 20, 20, 25, 25, 25, guys, 25, 30, and 25, 30, now 5, now 40, now 40, now 40, now 5, 45, 50, and 45, 50, and 50 bit 5, and 50 bit 5, your turn, 55, 55, 55, now 60, and now 60, $60 bid, got you, 60, now what? 65, help you, 70, and now $70 bid, a $70 bid, 70 bid, 75, 75, 5 bid 5, 75, well, go ahead, 75, it's 75, it's 75, 70 bid in the corner, you're all out, 75, last call, 70 bid, 75. Sold, $70. It's competitive. Fudge, Chris Guthrie brought in some fudge,
With marshmallows, walnuts.
and I think he had a name on that. What was the name on that?
Rocky
Chris?
Road,
Rocky Road fudge? What was
Chris brought it. Godiva, Rocky Road fudge.
Oh,
Godiva.
okay, okay.
Abraham.
I learned something every day. It's Godiva, Rocky Road, is that the good stuff? That's the good fudge right there. Fudge, Godiva, Rocky Road, somebody get 20, you get 20, you get 20, you get 20, you get 24, 20, now 5, 25, and 25, thank you, 30, and now 30, now 5, 35, bid 5, 35, 35, now $40 bid, go ahead, 40, now 5, 5, bid 5, now 50, and now 50, now 5, 55, 55, 55, 60, and 60 bid 5, 60 bid 5, now 70, and now just keep your hand up. 70, and 70, and 70, go ahead, 70 bid 5, 70 bid 5, 70 bid 5, $80 bid, your turn, and $80 bid, 75, 80, and 75, we give 84, last call, 75, 80. Oh, 75.
Nice.
Steve, thanks.
Hey, Jackson, I got two of these.
Where is
Gotta be careful here.
2 of number 15.
There's two of these.
Two 15s. Apple dumplings.
And they're-
Whoa, Bethany.
Like,
By Bethany Peters. Thanks for your donation. Apple dumplings, there's 2 trays. Buy the piece, double the money, take the pair.
What does that mean?
That means they're individual. You're buying one and you can double the money.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just saying they can donate it to the lunch, right?
That's right. Share with
Bethany Peters, thanks. And I'll bet those are something special. Apple dumplings, buy the tray. Somebody get 50, you get 54, you get 54, you get 54, 50, now 60, 60, go ahead, 60, 50, now 70, and now 70. I got her, 70, and now 70, and now $70 bill, you get 74. Apple dumplings, 60 bid, 70 where? On $70 bill, you get 74, thank you, 70 bid, 75, 80, and now 80, go ahead, 5, 85, and 5, 85, your turn, 85.
He's in, she's out.
85, he's in, he's out.
Oh,
85,
Bethany's in.
And now 90, and now 90 bid, 95, you're out.
Oh, yeah.
95. And 90 bid, they're just $100 trays. I've got 90 bid, you're all out, 95. And 90 bid 5, what do you get 95, 40, you get 95, 40, you get 95, but what if he takes them both? Then you're out of luck. 90 bid, 95, last call, thank you.
Oh, Nick.
95. Give 100. That's just where we should have been.
Come on.
Give 100. Give 100 for it. They give 100 for it. What do you give 100 for it? Give 100 for it. What do you give 100 for it? Give 100. He's gonna take them both too. 100. Thank you. 105. 105. 105. Last call. $100. Thanks, Chris. Just one. Takes one. Runner up. You're up.
Huh?
There's one tray of apple dumplings left.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. So
All right.
95 from there. 100 for
number 16.
It's
Number
weird.
16, right here.
Wow.
Nothing but cakes. We've all heard of them. It's pumpkin spice.
Svetlik. Svetlik.
Tara and Mike Svetlik donated that one.
Thanks for the fun. It's all wrapped up and ready to go. Butt cake, somebody get 50, get 54, what do you get 54, 54, 54, thank you, 50, 60 where, $60 bid, 50, 60, and 50 bid, say when you get 64, you get 64, you get 64, thank you, 60, now 70, and now 70, and now 70, go ahead, 70 bid, 80, oh wait, your turn, 80 bid, now 90, and now 90, say what do you give 94, and 94, what do you give 94, give 100, you give 100 for it, give 100 for it, that's tough to get over that $100 mark, I know, 90, give 100, and 90, what do you give 100 for it, you give 100 for it, 90, bid, 100, you're all out, 90, give 100, last call, 90, 100. Sold $9.
Boom. Making a splash on our first day.
Kind of labor.
Woo.
sorry, Ken Weaver, it's a peanut butter ice cream.
Ice cream cake?
Ooh,
Peanut butter ice cream? Peanut butter ice cream?
A peanut butter ice cream cake.
Ken,
Yeah, thanks for your donation. Somebody get 50. They get 50. They get 50.
Antonio.
60 where? 60, now 70. And now 70, go ahead. And $70 bid, 70, 70, 40, 70, 40, 70, 40, 60's there. 70, thank you. Now 80. And now 80. Where'd he go? $80 bid. An $80 bid, we give 80, 40, 80, 40, give 80, 40, 70, 75 one time. And 75, thank you. Now 80. And now 80. And $75 bid, it's your turn. We give 80, 40, 80, 40, 80, 40. 80, thank you. 85, 80 bid 5, now 5,
Hey, Jack,
85
hey,
bid now 5.
you know by this, we just got one more left.
Yeah, it's gonna be the last.
Don't be
bid.
betting on that last one.
It'll be the last.
there's only one more after this?
I think, that's 17, isn't it?
The second,
17. Only have
17 is
18, right,
18.
Amanda?
It's 18 here.
second to last.
Wow.
Better bid,
Be the,
good cause.
be the last time to prove where you've been. We're worried today, no you weren't. Yeah, it was, you look what I got.
Oh, that's good.
75, $80.
Oh, that's a
You know,
steal.
Jack's always.
Steal.
85, and now 5, when you give 85, 40, give 85, when you give 85, last call, 80 bid.
Yeah.
And now 90, 90 bid 5, 90 bid 5, go ahead, 95, give 100, give 100, got you that time, you didn't do it last time. 105, 105, go ahead, 105, 110, and 110, 10, bid 10, 10, see, they gotta prove where they've been. They're both men. 105, 110, 110, and 105, when you 110, 410, when you 110, last call. Cool. 110.
Wow.
Jack, this is number 18, I don't think it's gonna change, is it? 18.
It's a chocolate peanut butter
This
cake.
is homemade by Hannah Carpenter.
Woo!
Oh, that's Cindy's daughter. Oh.
Cindy's daughter's cake.
What are the flavors? What?
Peanut butter, excuse me. Chocolate peanut butter cake. Chocolate peanut butter.
Chocolate, peanut butter frosting cake.
Cindy Carpenter's daughter, yes.
Little ice cream on there.
If only I got the ice cream cake.
Yeah, I know. Hey, very good. Last chance to prove where you've been. Somebody just give 100, let's go. Come on.
100.
Hey, what? 110, 120, and 120 bid, 120 bid, 130 bid, 130, 140, 150.
Oh, clips in.
150, 160, and 160, and 160, 170, and 170, 180, and 180. You can't bid once, Cliff. 80 bid, 190, 80 bid, 90, and 80 bid, 190, 200, and 200, and 200. You can't bid just twice. 200, say it, 2, now you're both up, 210. And 210, 220, and 220, 230, and now 30, now 40, now 44, now 50, 250, and 250, now 60, now 60, now 70, and 270. Go ahead, we're doing good. 270, and 280, and 280 bid.
I'm losing these showdowns
You're
today.
gonna be at 100 anywhere, 300, 280, 290, and 290, and 290 bid with the 9, now 3, I told you. 300, 310, don't let it get that. 310, 310, 310, we get 10, 10, we get 10, now 20, and now 20, and now 20, and 320, and 310, bid 320 where? And $310, last night, 320, last call, 320. Cool, 310.
Tina.
What are we ready?
We'll get them.
Hey, Joel. We didn't make the goal.
My Venmo is Mark-Sandig-2.
Who's won?
I don't know, some imposter.
You got it up now.
Okay, there's your gavel, sir.
But,
Cassandra on the quick math here.
Joel, I appreciate it. You guys having us out here today. It's always good and bad.
Yeah, let's give it up for the Duck Boy.
And the grand total is.
Yeah, can you do that?
Drum roll.
What's a guy got to do to get a sound around here? Yeah, $2,780.
Thanks, guys.
So nailed it. Yeah, check to Legacy Group Cares or Venmo me and I'll cut a check to Legacy Group Cares. Thanks for participating. Amanda, can you give us instructions as it relates to our feast?
No, it's out there. Wow.
It's out there. Find the place where the plates are. And thank you all for donating, sharing. Kevin, drop your card in.
Everybody drop a card in?
And don't forget your desserts when you leave.
Did
Thanks,
everybody drop a card in?
It's 12:01. That was
All right.
pretty good. That was pretty good.
All right.
Oh.
I'll have you drop.